Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hi, thank you for joining YBC Youth Building Conversation. I am waiting for my guest. Hopefully, he comes on within the next 10 minutes of this interview that I'm supposed to be having this evening. But if not, I'll be on here chit chatting for a minute and just giving you an update on what's going on with me. So if you happen to see this live and you don't see my guest, I am still waiting for him. But I'm just going to open up in a word of prayer and just prayerfully, hopefully, he jumps on in the next 5-10 minutes. So, God, I just want to say I thank you. I thank you for this platform. I thank you for this young man who's willing to talk to me this evening, if he comes on or whenever I can get his story out. So just cover him as well, wherever he may be. Just keep him safe. But, Lord, just thank everyone that supports this platform and continue to show up every Thursday to watch my interviews and my videos. So, God, I thank you for this platform. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So, so I guess I'm just sitting here waiting for this young man to come on, Mr. Rashard. He is an entrepreneur. He's also a leader. And I'm just eager to talk to him to find out how he got started with his clothing line, how he got started with helping people get a better credit scores, out there just helping the young adults just be the best they can be with themselves. So I'm just going to give it a couple of more minutes. I don't see nobody that joined yet to want to talk to me, but that's okay. But we just here. I'm just loving what I'm doing around this time. Have a lot of great guests that's going to be on in the coming up future. Some days I would replay old videos because I'll be traveling in the next couple of months because it's the summertime. Travel with my job and my vacation time. So I'll be playing old videos. Hopefully for those who have interviewed with me in the past couple of years, you might catch your interview replaying again. But we have some great new guests coming up this year that I'm excited about interviewing. So I see one person. Hello, I'm just waiting for my guest. Hopefully he shows up. But if not, I guess I will have to catch him when I can catch him. But I'm just hoping that he does show up and remember that we had an interview because I'm eager to hear his story and how he became a clothing line designer here in the DMV. I think he's from the DMV area. And I believe this is one of the young men that I met in Atlanta. He had a table at Spelman College. Spelman College had a family day, and it was a lot of young entrepreneurs who was out selling their items and promoting their items and just showing off what they're doing in their entrepreneur skills and what they had going on at Spelman College in Atlanta. So, and I linked up with this young fella, and he was like, "Hey, I'm from DC." I was like, "Hey, I'm from DC too." So I'm hoping to get his story out because he have a great clothing line that he's doing here in the area. So I'm just going to wait a couple of more minutes. But do you want to let me know who's watching? Is that Telfair? Is that Georgette? I know someone logged in. If you have any questions for me that you may want to know. Like I said, if you know anybody that wants to come on, have an interview, please reach out to me. Instagram or Facebook is always helpful. Just DM me if you have a young adult, youth, or an adult that wants to come on and tell their story, or if you want to come on and tell your story. Okay, hey Geraldine, how are you? I see you out there doing great big things. She also have interviewed with me, doing a lot of great things. An awesome mom, an awesome wife, as well as an awesome entrepreneur. Okay, I have a question coming up. Okay. Hey, Georgette. I'm waiting for my guest. Not sure if you're going to show up or not. But where do you see YBC over the next couple of months? The next couple of months, I know where I want to see YBC in the next couple of months, but I would like to tour different colleges and interviewing a lot of students that have a lot of things going on. A lot of them are entrepreneurs. A lot of them are doing great initiatives in their colleges, especially HBCUs, which I'm a product of. But just getting out in the community more. A lot of things have happened that kind of stifled my progress of doing that, turning YBC into a nonprofit, which we have to do when you find yourself back in town and I can get off from work. I haven't forgotten that. But just to be able to be a connector for YBC. Last week, I had a young lady on here, Tierra Graves. She linked up with another young lady who's my friend, Talfia Graves. And Talfia Graves been trying to write this book for a couple of years now. They linked up, and it's going to come out this year, y'all. So I am going to finally have Talfia Graves on my platform to discuss her book. So I just want my platform to be where people can link up and do business, because we can't do business alone. We are each other's keepers. So yeah, I think that's where the next couple of months that I'm going to be heading in that direction. And someone says, I'm great. Thank you. I appreciate your channel. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Totally agree. Okay. I'm still waiting for my guest. If he don't come in the next 5 minutes, because I'm getting a lot of y'all on here, but I can take questions. If you have questions for me, if you never was on my platform, how can you get on my platform? Who can you refer to my platform? All those questions I am taking while I'm waiting for my guest, Rashard. I'm texting him at the same time. But yeah, I know George. I wish I knew how to pull people in to my live feed, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that quite yet. I know how to do it on Instagram, but not on the platform that I am on. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, let me know. I don't know who said hey lady, but hey, how are you? I'm just hanging on in here. I did not want to not come on when everyone knew it was going to be an interview. So I hope everyone out there doing great. My girl Georgette, she about to leave. Oh, so sad. Going to Arizona, but expecting great things in Arizona. So yeah, we'll be traveling out there. Tribe will be traveling out there to visit her. Hey Tierra, how are you? I was just mentioning your name and how you and Talfia Graves is connecting with her book. So that's exciting that she was able to link up with you. So yeah, okay. He got 5 more minutes, y'all, and then I'm out because I haven't had dinner yet. I haven't had anything. I know my granddaughter's about to come down here. Grandma, what are you doing? Try to keep her, for an hour is hard, but I thank you guys for logging in. I'm gonna get his story out because Rashard, I met this guy in Atlanta. He's in the DMV area. He has a lot of great things going on. So I'm gonna make sure that we get his story out. I don't know what happened. Normally he responds right back to me real quick. He haven't, but we're gonna get the story out. Yeah, Georgette Aries upstairs being quiet for right now. So yeah. I should have interviewed my 5-year-old granddaughter because you guys will learn a lot. She said, it's hard, but you are doing it. So excited. This is going strong. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for your support. Even coming on watching me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did you check? I am checking after I get off of live. I am checking for that date for June 29th. I did not forget. I did not forget. So we have any more questions? How everybody been doing? May is mental wellness, mental health awareness. I hope everyone mental is great and working towards it being awesome. So what somebody else said? No, somebody else said, "Hey, lady. Hey, I don't know who you are. I can't see your name, but hello. I had a guest today, and I was just waiting for him to come on. Not sure if he's going to show or not. But I thought I'll just stay on here and take a couple of questions, answer some questions, if you have any for me. So if you have any questions, just fire them away. One thing I did want to touch on while I'm on here, I probably should. Man, this dating scene. Woo. Ladies, if you single, yeah, this dating scene is something serious. So let's see. It says, way to hold it down by yourself. You rock. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. But yeah, so I don't know if you ladies that are watching or young men that are watching are single or married, but yeah, I just keep praying. I just keep praying and keep going. That's all I can say. Keep praying and keep it moving. Cause there's some crazy folks out here. Okay, I have a question. What advice can you give to those who are struggling with consistency? Okay, so be quiet, George. Now, that question is all I can say is wow. Okay, because I struggle with that in part of my life where it comes to my business, being consistent. It may look like I'm consistent with my platform, but I fall short. Now, I do have consistency in my full-time job, my family, my friends, relationships. I do have consistency there. Me being a woman of God, try to keep consistency there, my relationship with God. But when it comes to my business, I am inconsistent a lot of times, and I'm trying to work on that. So that's a good question. Maybe someone else in the audience that's watching can answer that. What advice can you give to those who are struggling with consistency? Wait a minute. Now I have somebody on my line. How about them Cowboys? See, this is not the platform for me to come out of my norm about the Cowboys. I'm just saying. So I don't know who you are saying how about them Cowboys, but we'll see you in the fall. I don't know who you are because I can't see your name. So I don't know who you are, but we'll see you. So someone say inconsistency in business is difficult. I can relate. Yes, it is. It really is. Maybe Georgette, are you still on here? Do you want to answer that question or give a little advice about, because it seemed like you're kind of consistent with everything you do. But yeah, to be honest, yeah, I'm struggling with that as well. And trying to work on it. I think identifying it is the best thing you can do. So you identify you have some inconsistencies in that area, and then you try to work on it. But for me, I know mine is with my business. Could my platform be a lot further than what it is? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. I believe it can. I know it can. It's just with my inconsistency, it's not. But I'm not discouraged. I just keep it moving. Like me sitting on here without my guest talking, he didn't show up. I'm still gonna push forward and be on here and talk to you guys. So, you know, and that's what we're doing here now. So that was a great question for someone that asked that question. I can't see your name, but whoever asked that question, that was a great question. So do we have any other questions? Okay, so Georgette said you have to go back into your way and give yourself grace. Sometimes you have to reevaluate your business. Okay. Okay, I'll leave that up there. Okay. Yeah, she'd be like, she the one that stay on me. Come on, Lou. What you doing, Lou? What you got going on, Lou? Okay. Back to your way. Okay, got it. So yeah. So I hope that helped the person that answered that asked that question. Right. Give yourself grace. I give myself a lot of grace. At times I give myself too much grace. You know, just to share a little bit, I was going to be a procrastinator coach because I know how to procrastinate real well. She said, okay, so if you give the link, okay. All right. Let me see if I can do that. Miss Georgette want to jump on so we can have a dialogue. Okay. Just 1 minute. Let me see. I'm trying to get her on here. Okay. I just sent it. So let me see if I can get her on here. Okay, so what else? What other comments we have here? Coming up. Okay. Thank you. I am giving grace, just trying to practice balance and organization. Thank you for that. Okay. It should be at the bottom to invite somebody. I did it through email because I don't know how to do it through no other way. You know I'm challenged when it comes to these things. Oh. Messenger. I'm coming. She gonna get on here so we can chit chat, y'all. Okay, I just sent it. Okay, I sent it through Messenger. Got it. Okay, so who is this? Nobody likes the Giants, Cowboys. You know what? I don't know who this. Look, y'all. I don't know who this person is on my line talking about the Cowboys. But yes, I'm a Giant fan. I ride hard for my team, home team. But I bet you any amount of money, this Cowboy fan is not even from Dallas. I'm just saying, I bet you any amount of money is from they're from the DMV, who claim that that DC represents Cowboys. Oh, okay. It's Jason, get off my line. Get off my line. Okay, we got some. Okay. Hey there.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, because I'm in the car, so I didn't know if you could hear me.
Nope, I can hear you.
Hey, everybody. I'm still trying to get my voice back completely, so I'm not 100% in my voice. But hey, look, the shenanigans. Look, it was so funny because when that question came up, I literally started laughing, and you was like, "Be quiet, George." And I was like, how did she know that I was laughing when they asked you that question?
Because we've been friends for so many years that I know when that question came, you was gonna laugh. I knew that. I knew that because you knew, because you know my inconsistencies. Okay, I mean, hey, you know that's why.
No, what I was saying was you have to go. Well, I don't know. I think you need to first. I mean, consistent in what? Like, what are you trying to be consistent in? So if the person is still on here, I would like to know, what are you trying to be consistent in? Is it your business? Is it things in life? Like, because it depends, right, on what you're trying to be consistent in. So if you're talking about your business or your family, or, and I mean, it all kind of ties over. I can't see that, Lou. So if you can read it, I don't have my readers
She
with
said,
me, but
it said, thank you. I am giving grace, just trying to practice balance and organization.
so I think that, and what I typed in there, right, you have to go back to your why. Why are you doing what you're doing to be consistent in the first place? So, for example, let's say if you're talking about exercise, right? Because this can be in everything. So if you're trying to exercise, or if you're trying to start a new business, you have to have a why on why you're doing whatever it is that you are trying to do. And so I think if you focus on that, that will help you to remain consistent. And what I said about giving yourself grace, because sometimes depending on what's going on, there will be distractions, right? And you may fall off. Give yourself some grace, but you have to go back to the initial why of what you're trying to achieve. And that has to be at the forefront of you continuing to press forward, because it is difficult to stay consistent. But what I learned was that exercise, right? I think that I love to exercise because that's all you really see me. I mean, I have a 30-day challenge group in Facebook. Most of my posts that come up is about me exercising. But what I realized that through exercise, that was the one thing that always kept me consistent, disciplined, and it gave results. And so I learned to take that consistency and discipline and the results that I got from doing the exercise and what my why was, because I know that in my family that there's health issues that run throughout my family. Diabetes, high blood pressure, like all of those things. And so I decided that I was going to be a chain breaker, that I was not going to let those things come into my life. And so I had to be consistent. I had to be disciplined in order to get results. And yes, sometimes I fall off. You know that. I mean, we've been exercising together for a very, very long time, right? So some seasons I'm very, very good, and some seasons I fall off. But I always go back to that why. And the initial why for me is that I don't want to continue to be the person in my family that is on 1,000 pills. I mean, I'm just being facetious, but I don't want to be on a lot of pills. I don't want to be on a lot of medicine. And so my why for me is greater than me not being consistent. It's greater than me not being disciplined. It's greater than me not seeing the results. And so I think that is what we have to do. We have to go back to your initial why. And your why may change a little bit. It may, you may have to pivot a little bit in your business. You may have to pivot a little bit in how you do things. But at the core of that, the why is still going to have enough attached to it to keep you consistent, to keep you disciplined, and to keep you motivated, to keep pressing forward. So hopefully that helps as well. But in those times when you do fall off, that's why I said also to give yourself.
So the person said posting, and then it says, I'm good at meeting my deadlines for clients, just social media posting to draw in other people. So I guess with her business, I guess the posting of her business is what, or him, he or she, I'm not sure who it is. Is that you, Tierra, that saying posting? But I'm not sure who it is, but they were just saying posting on their social media.
So, I mean, social media can be social media.
It does. Yo,
So
I'm gonna tell you. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. And I know I need to do better. I know I need to do better, but I don't post, and I find it frustrating to do try to do a post or to think because like I always tell people, I do numbers. I don't do English. I'm just saying. So if I had to post numbers, if I it's Geraldine. Okay, okay, I'll be seeing you post everything. It's a young lady that I used to work with. That's who. But I'm gonna tell you, if I had to post numbers all day, I'll be good. Spreadsheet, you got them. But when these videos, these putting words together and all this feeling, you won't get a post from me. You just won't. I would try, and then after a while, it's like you know what? The day they gone. The day is gone. Be like I'm not even doing it. And I mean, and it's even hard for me to. So what I do is I share other people's stuff. Up share. But me composing something, yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
So I think too, that's so true. Like she not, and it's okay. Like we sometimes we don't want to post. So, I think too, you have to plan it like everything else. If you know you want to post every day, every other day, then you have to make it part of your schedule. And maybe on Sunday you post for the whole week, then you don't have to worry about it, right? You create something that works for you. But also, I think that people put too much pressure on themselves about posting, right? And so you have to find, because I used to be like, oh my God, I gotta post every day. No. And I came away from posting for other people, right? Post for yourself, what's in your heart, what makes you feel good, and the people will come, right? And so we can't think about posting just to get people, right? Because then when people don't come, you're gonna be disappointed. And furthermore, why are you posting? Like, I don't care. I can have 1,000 likes, but what is, again, back to your why. Why are you posting? If you're just posting to get likes, okay, that's fine. But if you are actually having a business and you're posting to draw in clients to make money, then that's something different, right? Because just posting for likes, you can get 1,000 likes, but if you're not converting that into a client, that doesn't matter. And that's why people are frustrated and not and wanting to give up because you're not seeing what the post is, or whatever you're posting is not warranting what you're looking for. And so I think you need to go back to that. Why am I posting this? What am I looking to do? Is this a call to action for my people, or is this just a post for people to like? So you need to make a determination on why you're posting. What is the end result that you're trying to achieve from this post? And I think that will help you as well. But create a calendar on when you're going to post. Find a day that you have available to maybe do your whole post for the week. That way you don't have that pressure every day of trying to post every day. So you have to be, find a way that's going to work for you. But I think more importantly, why are you posting? Everything goes back to the why. What are you looking to do? Because if you're looking just to get likes, okay, that's fine. But if you're looking to get clients and convert or grow your group or whatever it is that you're looking to do, you need to figure out what that is first. So hopefully that
She said, social media folk think otherwise. I be trying.
and so again, like I said, it goes back to what makes you happy, right? Because you're never going to make everyone happy on social media. And so you shouldn't even try. And that's just Georgette talking. Just like when I do my lives every day, I pray every day in my group. And I don't wait for people to show up. I just do what I'm going to do. I don't wait for people to come on. And everybody's different. And I'm not saying that is anything wrong with that. That's just what I do because I had to figure out what makes sense for me. And so do you. And so you have to do what makes your heart glad, what works for you. And trust me, the people will come. If you are posting things in the group that is of value and that is giving people what they need, then they will come. And so, but you have to start with yourself, because social media drives you crazy. I mean, and that's just the way it is. And stop comparing yourself to other people. Like, stop comparing your post and what you're doing. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes the most sense for you.
Yeah, she wrote, I agree. I'm working to create a workflow with a posting app. It's worth the investment. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And let that thing post for you.
And her brand, what she's doing with her brand is good, because she knows, she helps people find. Now, the last time we spoke, I don't know if you went to something different, but the last time she was on my platform, she does resumes, she helps people get jobs and stuff like that. So what she's doing is serving a purpose
So
for the
this is
community. So
right. When you just said that, this is exactly what just came to mind when you said that. So if that is what you're doing, for me, what would bring me value from someone that's doing that, maybe twice, 3 times a week, I don't know. Find out what works for you. Create little 1-minute tips on how to um, help people create a resume. You could do 1-minute tips for people, and that brings value, right? And that will grow your group. If you start giving, especially now when people are having hard times, a lot of people say there's a lot of jobs out here, which it is. But people, if your resume is still not together, if you don't know where to go, if you don't know where to look, those tips, you can come in on a Sunday, like I said, decide, write down the list of what you're going to give the tips for that week, and knock out a couple 1-minute tips for that whole week, and then schedule them, and then you're done for the week.
yeah. So she says she still do career development coaching. So yeah. So that'd be right up her alley for what you just said, to do tips on how to develop your resume. That's what's up.
And give people value. People are looking for value. I mean, and whether it, just let it do what it does. But just trust yourself, be confident, drop them 1-minute tips, and keep it going, boo.
She said, "Thank you. That was helpful."
You're very
Well,
welcome.
I'm glad somebody got. I don't know where Mr. Rashard is. I don't know where he at, but I know where Aries at right here. Right, I told you right here. She said, "I'm giving you a half an hour to do your thing, and then after that, Grandma, I'm coming." So in saying that, thank you, huh?
You should have interviewed Ari. Like, I'm waiting for the day that you interview Ari, because she got so much to offer. So just interview Ari one day.
Right.
I
Look, even Mike had to even Mike had to do that. Okay.
She ready.
Okay. Shh. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. So someone said sorry, Rashad, but thank you, Georgette. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. Got some good tips on the YBC. Lord G, yeah, yeah, exactly.
You're so welcome.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to wrap it up.
Yes, I'm sure y'all know what I always say. Deuces.
Thank you, y'all, for watching. It got a little Ari came. Grandma gotta go, but I'll make sure I get Rashad back on here. Thank you, Georgette. Enjoy.
All right.
All right. Bye. Bye, Mike.